Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Disrespected Fathers podcast. And we got a hell of a show for you today. I've been trying to put this video up for the longest, and for some reason, it wouldn't allow me to do the sound. But I think we got it licked this time, and we're going to bring this one. I'd like to use these stories as examples for the young men that are out here just planting their seed uh, recklessly. The example is you need to watch out who you have kids with. The example is you need to watch out and be mindful of who you have kids with. So, with that, we'll get started. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what I'm doing wrong in the comments or whatever. Any critiques, there ain't no bad critiques. They're good. They're good learning tools for me. So if you're a troll, I stay in the comments. I'm part of the troll patrol. So bring your best. Um, this right here, I'm going to use this lady on the screen. Well, I won't call her a lady. I'll use this woman on the screen. Um, Brianna Shante Williams. Um, and if if you were supposed to hate someone, this is the person that you hate. And I'll say it again. I'll say it again. And I told you guys one time, I don't like women who do not accept accountability, especially black women, because it's a black women's uh, community issue. It's probably bigger in other communities, but this right here is disturbing in the black community with when it comes to black women. I don't like it when they don't take accountability and responsibility for their actions and for the problems that they cause on themselves. And I'm a black man, so this bothers me a lot, to see my people that look like me are that are doing this. So it's horrific. Let's see what we got here. Like I said on the screen, this is Brianna um, Williams, and she killed her little 5-year-old daughter, and for the reasons to why she killed her daughter are the most stupidest reasons. And this is why everybody don't deserve children. This is why everybody do not deserve children right here, man. A child is a responsibility, like a pet, and there's where here's the distinction. People view kids as pets sometimes. That's that's not how this goes, man. That's not how this goes. She killed her 5-year-old daughter, beautiful baby Taylor, and she took cops on this scene. We're gonna play a little bit of the audio from that, and the way she led the police on this wild goose chase and led other people to believe that she had nothing to do with her daughter's demise is disgusting, man. I don't I don't wish I don't wish no good on nobody that does this to children. So we're gonna play a little bit of the audio and tell me what you think.
For some reason, the officer felt the need to give the car a sniff test. When looking inside, police also found some cleaning products and a pair of women's sneakers covered in plant
Let's
matter.
start it over a little bit. Let's go back in time a little bit. The
Footage you just saw was taken.
the things that she pulled, the things she pulled to get out. Here we go.
Did she run away? And no. Where was she last seen? She was here with me. What was she wearing? A purple shirt and like pink pajamas, like a t-shirt. She was the pink. Again.
This is disgusting.
She could have gone. No. Have you checked? Like she just came home. I just picked her up on Halloween night. She was with my mom, and
Now keep that Halloween date in mind. This was in 2019, but I want you to keep that Halloween date in mind. She said she went to go drive from Jacksonville, Florida, all the way up to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, to pick up her 5-year-old daughter. Tuscaloosa from Alabama, that's a little journey. So the cops started realizing she was lying right there. Let's continue a little bit.
Alabama. Have you checked the house? Yes. Did she have a favorite hiding spot in the house? Like no. Bed? I checked on it. Let's check again. Go to her bedroom. Let's check her closet. Nobody else in the house has seen her? No. It's just me and her. Are you in her room? Okay. Check under her bed again.
This entire interaction was odd, but thankfully, officers soon arrived on scene and were able to begin trying to piece together what exactly was going on.
You go, man? All right. Okay. Is this your address here? All right. It's always happened.
Listen to this fake. Listen to this fake broad. I don't like this person. I do not like this woman. I do not like this woman. And once I start putting up videos and pictures of the little girl, you'll see why. This is why you dudes need to start paying attention. Stop thinking with your penis and start thinking, looking. And I know some of you are shortcut shorties and only see the present. You need to start thinking about the future. And just, beauty fades. And first and foremost, she was a cute girl. This is a cute woman, but she wasn't nothing to be like, oh, okay. Bam. Keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Have you crossed with anybody? Okay. Anything unusual? Anything? Okay. Do you live by yourself? Okay. The father of the child. He's not in her life.
All right. I'm gonna stop it right there for a second. She's telling the cops is interrogating her for, to see where could she have been? Is she hiding somewhere, or was the doors unlocked to where the baby got out? And all sorts of stuff. She's carrying on with this fake persona that she don't know what happened to the baby. Let's go.
Do you live by yourself? Okay. The father of the child. He's not in her life.
All right. She said, this is what I'm talking about, fellas. This is what I'm talking about when you start dating and messing around with somebody and you don't know their history. You didn't take a look far back in time or take time enough to sit it out to see who this person was. She told the cops that the father is not in the child's life. She said the father's not in the child's life. Now, that's going to be another lie that we catch her in. Let's go.
Okay, good. I'm sorry, father of the child? He's here? He's in Alabama. Okay, so any problems with anyone else as far as any custody dispute between you and him?
Yeah.
Okay. Has she done this before as far as anything like try to leave or get out or mess with locks or anything like that? Okay. Show me which door was locked real quick. Oh, unlocked. Was it the back door? Okay. Okay. When'd you move in?
This is disgusting. Now, in the comments, raise your hand if you're a black mother or a black father. No disrespect, or not singling out white parents, because they probably have the same hissy fit that black parents do. But we know when our child is missing, when our daughter or our son is missing, nobody in our radius, in our circle, is going to have 1 inch of rest until they find out or know what's happened to the baby. Right or wrong? Somebody in the comments talk to me. Somebody in the comments talk to me. This fake cry. If I was the cop on scene at this point, I knew she was telling a lie. I knew she was lying.
Okay, when did you actually move in? In June or? A week ago, 2 days ago. Okay. Today's
Loser.
Today's Wednesday. Okay. Did you move in, let's say, over the weekend? Yeah. All right.
Actually, Brianna and Taylor had only moved in 3 days ago on November 3rd. Apparently,
see how she lied? Cops just caught her in a lie. She said she about moved in about a week to a week and a half ago. Researching, she only just moved in 3 days ago. It gets stupider. It gets stupider. Fellas, I'm going to keep repeating this. You need to find out who you're having kids from. So let's stop being dumb. Because at this point, you need to start blaming yourselves.
Since June, Brianna had been paying rent on 2 properties, this house and an apartment across town. Police would get into the details of why she would want to do this later, because as you can see, she seemed more interested in her phone.
She on the phone, which again, black mamas don't want to hear nothing or see nothing until they know that their child is okay. This girl is playing on her phone. This child is playing on her phone.
She does not go to school. When she goes to bed. Who normally takes care of her when you're not available? Like, where's your mom at? Well, I'm just saying, because she's not in school, like daycare wise. Where she go? So she was at my room. I just picked up on Halloween. Oh,
Halloween was actually a week ago, so she didn't exactly just pick her up.
You see? See how she lied? Halloween was a week ago. Now, you like they just said, you didn't exactly just pick her up. You didn't exactly just pick her up. And from Tuscaloosa to Jacksonville. Let's look. Let's see what the distance is from Tuscaloosa to Jacksonville. What is the difference or the distance from Tuscaloosa, Alabama to Jacksonville, Florida? 500 miles. So you're not doing 500 miles, 1,000 miles round trip every day. See how she lied? I can't stand these people, man. I can't stand these people. Let's go.
What's dad's name?
Officers managed to get Brianna off her phone long enough for her to share contact details for Taylor's grandmother and biological father. Both Taylor's grandmother and biological father would need to be followed up with, but right now, the focus was kept local. Law enforcement from all over the city started to arrive on Ivy Street as several of the first responders searched the house. While they didn't find any obvious evidence, they definitely noticed a few things out of place.
Odd. Where? That's one. She had a red. There's one on gun. But the guns were out? Yes. Well, you see right now the guns are out. Okay. Shotgun out, pistol out, and there's an empty holster on the kitchen area.
Taylor's bed, a pair of slippers, and an open box of crackers were found in one of the bedrooms. Her jacket and backpack were in the kitchen, next to a pack of unopened air fresheners. Besides this, though, there was nothing. No toys, no drawings, no family photos. The police likely had to wonder if this was just a reflection of the recent move, or possibly something more sinister. When looking closely at Taylor's bed, police noticed a reddish-brown substance on the side of the plastic headboard. A similar stain was found on the bedroom door. Fearing it could be blood, they did a quick field test called Hemodent, which tests for the presence of mammal blood. The result was negative, but the officers would keep the stain in mind as the investigation continued. Investigators looked through every inch of the house, but didn't find the little girl. Besides being unlocked, the back door showed no signs of forced entry or other damage. Back outside with Brianna, the officers thought of another place to search.
Is this your vehicle? Okay. Can you open it up for me? Does she have a favorite toy or anything like that? Does she want to take with her? Mr. Bear?
This poor baby had a bear, a pet bear named Mr. Bear. And just let this loser kill her. And I want to ask you black mothers something, and not just you black mothers, and all you mothers, because it'll feel like I'm going against the grain and feel like I'm just picking on black mothers. What do y'all be thinking when you hurt your own child like this? What do y'all think? You're gonna hurt them to a point to where they stop breathing. You're gonna hurt them to a point to where they stop existing. And then you have to explain all this to the police. And you think you're just gonna talk your way out of it just because you might be cute or you might have a certain type of rank in life. And let me exclude my other races from this and talk to black women for a minute. You don't have the same privileges as everybody else. You don't have the same privileges as everybody else. You are guilty until proven innocent. You, as the black community goes, we don't have no money. We don't have no money. You see how these people raise funds for even racist people. We don't have that because we're already guilty until proven innocent. You got to stop being stupid. You got to stop being stupid. Now this baby's dead for no effing reason, man. Damn. Let's go.
More signs of the little girl in the car than inside the house, including a pink unicorn in the back seat. Something about the car, though, made the officer pause. For some reason, the officer felt the need to give the car a sniff test. When looking inside, police also found some cleaning products and a pair of women's sneakers covered in plant matter. They also might have noticed that while the body of the car was cluttered, the trunk was almost perfectly tidy. Unfortunately, the police wouldn't know the significance of this until a more in-depth search of the car was conducted.
So we know that she killed this baby. So let's go further down a little bit and look at it. And once again, fellas, you need to find out, do research on who you messing with. If you care about the legacy of your child, if you care about your child enough, you need to start looking out. I don't care if it costs you child support or whatever. Look, man. Look. Go get custody of your child. Go get custody of your child. I advocate for the guys on here, man. I advocate for the guys with common sense. Let's look a little bit further.
Tim used the wrong name, claiming that the missing child was named Brianna. This was corrected in a subsequent alert.
This is a picture of.
So she tried to change the baby's name on alerts to her name, so it'll kind of derail who the cops were looking for, or who the community needs to be looking for. Now listen to what people say. Listen to what a lot of the parents of children in the neighborhood say when they were passing out the flyers. Listen.
The young lady. You ever seen the little girl here?
I saw him the other day, but I never seen him again.
Never saw a kid.
All trash pickup was halted for the neighborhood. Any refuse that had already been removed was recovered from the trucks and spread out for police to comb through. This would eventually provide the most promising lead, but it was just going to take time and a strong stomach to find it. It would take quite a while for officers to find anything of substance as they canvassed the neighborhood, though. So for the time being, the investigation proceeded in other directions, too. Brianna was brought in for an interview, and police hoped she could give them a better idea of how her 5-year-old daughter managed to apparently drop off the face of the earth. The following footage has been analyzed by...
Let's go back a little bit.
Williams, Bravo Foxtrot, approximately 3 foot in height, 50 pounds. She was wearing a pink and purple t-shirt.
Determined to find Taylor, the police launched a neighborhood-wide search effort. Ivy Street, as well as multiple adjacent roads, were taped off. K-9 units were deployed to track Taylor's scent, but were unsuccessful. Even a helicopter was used to canvass the area, with an equally frustrating lack of results. An Amber Alert was sent out, asking people to be on the lookout for Taylor. Unfortunately, the first attempt used the wrong name, claiming that the missing child was named Brianna. This was corrected in a subsequent alert.
This is a picture of the...
Let's go a little bit further because I'm missing the part to where they where families were just in disbelief of the lack of urgency from this loser.
Officers worked relentlessly and spoke with the residents in the vicinity.
Something going wrong.
She's missing. The little girl supposed to live here is missing. You ever seen the little girl here?
Never
Never seen. You're the second person that said that. And how long have they lived there? You said, just a week? Well,
I see her coming and going. I've never seen her physically, but I see the car here coming and going. Like this whole weekend that passed, nobody was here. That car was not here.
this whole
That
week.
car just not here.
Right.
It was like 2 days. So it was.
Right.
Morning, sorry to bother you. Hey, we're looking for a little girl. Have you seen it? Look, it's 5-year-old, wearing pink and purple, short row.
Never seen it before.
No, I don't think I've seen her at all.
After these introductions, Brianna was read her Miranda rights, though she wasn't under arrest.
Listen,
Now, like I said, you were going to talk to a lot of people again. Let's just start from the very beginning.
now she in this interview acting like the cops are aggravating her. I can't say what I want to say, and I can't say what I used to say, but I don't like this. I don't like this little girl. I don't like this child because that's what she is. And I hope you're getting every bit of what you deserve in prison because you know what they do to people in prison that hurt kids.
Okay. I can't. You got to speak a little bit loud so we can hear you.
My alarm went off at 5:30, and I was back around.
I don't want to talk about that part. I want to get to the part, show y'all the part where she was talking to her. Well, the cops were talking to her mother and the daddy. This is what I'm talking about. When you see something, fathers say something because they'll do it to you. They went and used all of that energy. They went and used all of that energy to go down there and put you on child support. They use all of that energy to keep you out of the baby's life, and you feeling bad. And I've been a victim of it, and because I'm here to speak on it. You feeling bad is not going to protect your daughter. It's not going to protect your sons. Not going to protect your children. Let's see what some of these residents have to say.
Serious information to share.
We left out of here about 5:30 o'clock this morning. Right when they started putting up the tape and all.
That's the black male.
He's been here about 20s or 30s. Maybe late. He's been living here by himself in this place for 8 now.
Black male 20. Ish.
Probably about 28. But yeah, this place is
The officer ran a background check on this suspicious individual who lived near the house where Brianna and Taylor just moved. As this was happening, investigators continued to gather more information from Brianna.
See the officer, and you can't see because I don't have the I can't install the video into the app right now. But this female detectives know that this broad is effing lying. I just don't like women like this.
Okay. So then,
Mind you, she had an arsenal of guns out, an arsenal of them.
Child, some of the officers and residents shared a similar.
Listen to what they say.
I hope they exhausted the parental angle. You know what I'm saying? Knocking on every door we can.
What kind? Okay, now.
Listen.
He was missing since midnight.
Yeah, purple PJs on. The back door is probably open.
Well, none of them checking the child. My son and grandson stay with us, and my son is 36. As a habit, I go right past the room and make sure he's still breathing.
Right.
so
See, you see what I'm talking about? This don't make sense. It never made sense from the beginning. So she abruptly, after some time, after like 4 or 5 hours of interview, she abruptly gets up and leaves and says she don't want to talk no more. Why are you getting upset when they're trying to help you?
I think we have a number, right? So if we call her, she's going to say that she saw her in the month of August.
Okay.
Brianna
Now,
knew
here's-
well that the
listen.
police had already spoken with her mother. They would confront her with what Carissa told them soon enough.
Okay. So when she was here with you, during the weeks or weekend and you had to work, who was watching her?
Oh, no, like when she was here, like those days that I'm off. So no one's watching her besides me.
So since you've gotten back on the 31st, you have not been to work?
No, I'm
Okay.
still on leave.
You're
Yeah,
on
I'm
leave.
leaving until this morning.
How long you been on leave?
It's been since October the 30th.
How you've been? Listen, my daughter was in the military. My brothers are in the military, and they don't take no leave of 20 days. You see the lie she told, October 29th to the 31st. That's not leave. That's just a day off. They got you cornered. Fellas, start doing research on who you're with. And if it's too late, because some of y'all are not going to pay attention, you need to be in somebody's face about, hey, I need custody of my child. I fear for my child's safety. They're going to put up a fight. They're going to put up a fight. Listen, they've already got this woman dead to rights. And they're just playing with her now to see how much longer she gonna keep this lie up. Damn, you're stupid. She told the cops that she just came back from Tuscaloosa picking up her baby on Halloween. It was Halloween a week ago. From October 29th to the 31st is only a day and a half, 2 days. Give it 2 days. So let's continue because she getting on my nerves.
I'm not sure.
You would take her to your mom every time?
Yes, or I just don't leave her there. That's why I couldn't the back and forth. And I didn't want anybody else watching me. Like I don't know who people here like that.
But you were like,
Who in their right mind is gonna drive a car 500 miles there and 493 miles to be exact? And by the time, because that's Jacksonville Air Force Base. I mean, depending on where you at, because I lived in Jacksonville. I was raised in Jacksonville. You can't get out of Jacksonville without 20 to 25 miles of road before you get to your exit to get to where you need to go. So so it's over 500 miles. Plus, if she's on base, it's even worse. Well, she was off base, but she had to report to base. Loser. Now she don't know it. She don't know it yet, but the cops got her dead to rights because she told them that she goes and picks up her child every time. Here's where it gets wild.
I take her to the lady you met on Craigslist today to watch her. Okay.
When searching Brianna's phone, police had come across communications between her and the woman she found on Craigslist to watch Taylor. When police followed up with the woman, she told them that Brianna had texted her this morning to say her services wouldn't be needed after all. This was only one of the many discrepancies police would find in Brianna's story.
You said your hours changed, so did you change positions or your job title or what?
No, just the hours.
What is the norm? What is it supposed to be?
Oh, I don't know the rotation.
You don't know your rotation at work?
You
don't know your rotation at work, and they come on now. You're in the military. You don't know your rotation at work. Fellas, y'all need to start finding out who you have kids with. It's just finding out about these damn people, man. Now, let's listen to her mother. Her mother tried to defend her a little bit, but what's going to be crazy is there is no defense until her father gets on the phone. There's no defense to it.
However, this paled in comparison to what police were about to reveal.
They called your mom. She hasn't seen your daughter since January.
Yes, she has.
Okay. Why would she say that? Why would she say that? This is Carissa. This is your mom. Why would she say that?
In a subsequent interview, Carissa Williams repeated what she told investigators that day on the phone. The implications were spine-chilling. Please note that the police department made redactions to remove Taylor's name from the recording.
You haven't heard from her in 2 years, and talked to her, so I'm the blue in 2 years because
It's hard to imagine anything more personal than a missing grandchild, but Carissa still seemed reluctant to go into detail about what she knew.
I want you to understand the severity of what we're doing. And what with me wanting you to understand the severity of what's going on is I don't care about anybody's personal life. We are going to find peace. And whatever happens, whatever gets in the way between us, we're going to deal with it. That's not a threat. That's a promise. Have you had any conversation with her about telling her commanding officer anything as far as you, if he calls you, that you come to get?
That's the part that she did. This was just last week.
Tell me about that.
Now she did call whatever day that I want to say was Halloween. I want to say it was the day of Halloween.
The last person, the 31st.
Yes. She told me that if he called, to tell him that she was down to pick the formula for Halloween. Mind you, I haven't seen it in 2 years. So I'm thinking like, well, okay, she just let this new guy, maybe she.
So the mama's thinking that she just met a new guy and she hadn't even seen this child, her grandchild, in over 2 years. Yeah. And every time she'd ask to speak to the baby, she's in the back seat sleep. She's in the back seat sleep. The father, and I'm going to start wrapping it up because we went over a little bit longer than what we needed to. The father even goes on to say the last time he seen his daughter was around about the same time, but was at the funeral of Brianna's grandmother. And when he seen her, he said the baby looked underfed. The baby looked underfed and underweight. Bro, listen. If you seen that right then and there, you should have taken your baby. You should have taken your baby, your daughter, right there. There are also other instances. I'm not going to play the whole thing. We'll come back and revisit on it. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but there are also instances where she, meaning the baby, Taylor, was going around asking people for food. Now, this baby's 4 or 5 years old, and the neighbors would feed her. She was walking around the neighborhood. Now, her mother, mind you, her mother is going wherever, doing whatever she wanted to do, and this baby's walking around the neighborhood asking people for food because she was hungry. Now, I want to play you this. I want to play you this, and we'll stop it right there. Listen to this conversation she had with her friends. This is a conversation where she had with her friends because even the father was like, let's listen to what the father said first.
Taylor, growing desperate Desperate, police decided to try talking to Brianna a different way. Since Brianna's father, Wayne, had been cooperative so far, detectives asked them to make a controlled call to Brianna to see if he could learn anything. It didn't go well.
Yeah, I just think, one, anything you can do, anything you remember, that anybody went wrong or anything, somebody might have. Everything with the phone. Okay, what's in your phone? Okay, like what happened? Like, what do they have everything? Like, what we need to find. You know what I'm saying? If you tell me that, I can call them. Like I said, I check the number, I check the number. I call them, tell them what to look for in your phone. Yeah, but so. I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all keep calling me and asking the same thing over and over again.
Like they're aggravating you. Oh my God, I can't curse. This broad is super stupid. Listen to this conversation she has with her homegirls.
To also try and make a controlled call.
Hey, how you doing? Okay. You just been resting today? Yeah, I'm going to well. Go by the door. She said anything to you today? No. She called and asked if I needed something from upstairs, but else did. You didn't talk to your dad or anything? No. Yeah? No. Did he go back? Yeah. Okay.
See how she lied? She said she haven't talked to her dad or nothing. She just got off the phone with him. Y'all dudes better start paying attention and start looking for signs in these silly damn women, bro. You do.
Mama gonna come. You're so quiet. You miss us already. No. You don't miss us? Everything been on your mind today? You have anything on your mind today? No.
With Taylor's disappearance so fresh in everyone's minds, there had to be a reason that the case wasn't weighing on Brianna.
Listen, these women, these silly damn women, bro, are diabolical. She's up here laughing it up like her baby ain't missing. Like everything is under control. Everything is okay. And when you done killed your baby and done took her and buried her in rural Alabama in a grave. I'm going to stop it right there, man, because the more and more I talk about it, the more aggravated I get. We'll be back with another show here shortly, and we might touch back up on this a little bit. Like the video and tell me what you think in the comment section. Sorry it went over so long, but this baby deserves justice, man. This baby deserves justice. And I don't think she got life in prison for it. She got life in prison for it. And I just don't think that was enough time. I think they should have gave her the death penalty and let her live about 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. She should, in my estimation and in my calculations, I think she should have been executed for this back in 2024. But we'll stop it right there. Tell me what you guys think of it. And I want you guys to keep your head on a swivel when it comes to dealing with these stupid damn women. All right. This has been the Disrespected Fathers podcast show. We out.